Hey, Mike, how are you, mate? You alright? Come a bit closer, so just so you can get them. Okay, Alex, you want to start?
Steve, can I get your introduction? Obviously, it's going to be difficult coming here. They're a big win in the league as well. On the game, how it transpired.
Yeah, we came down in the week to watch the game. So obviously just get a few more ideas and changes they might make. So we were aware of the task. So we prepared the team for the task ahead, and we knew it was going to be a tough game with the injuries and suspensions that we have at the moment. So, but I felt we had some good moments in the game. We had a look a little bit first half with some of the goalmouth scrambles. The goal came at a poor time, just after the whistle, just before the whistle, sorry. And if we could have gone in 0-0, who knows? We had a really good second half, first 15 minutes. I thought, and in that moment, I think we've got to get those moments right where when we are on top, we've got to get opportunities at goal and take some chances. So I just think we need to get more bodies in the box. Not enough people in the box taking risks. So that's something we'll look at next week.
Any complaints on that first goal as it came after 2 minutes?
Yeah. Listen, I don't really want to talk about it too much, but yeah, I spoke to the fourth. He said that's time, and then the ball was wide, crossed it in, he scored. So it was after the whistle, but he said he couldn't stop the game because the position the cross was coming from. So, but I'm not going to listen. That's the game.
What's the reaction in the dressing room? Obviously, they're under difficult run now, three defeats in a row without scoring in the bottom three. Still moving away from there.
Yeah, listen, the mood when we came in was difficult, of course, as you'd expect. So we've had 4 days to try and lift them and be positive, and that's what we've done. We've had a great week's training, I have to say. The mood's been good. We've lifted it, and I thought at times in spells you saw that today. I thought we kept going, which was good. We worked hard, and we got the minutes into the lads that we wanted. So yeah, as I say, I can't criticise. I've been very positive in the dressing room after. I think that's the key going forwards. We're going to have to remain positive at the moment.
You gave a Premier League game to Joe Hodge in the second half. How do you think he did?
I thought it was excellent. I told him after. I thought he didn't show any nerves. He went and got the ball and demanded the ball, and that's all we can ask from the young players. And as I say, at the moment with the situation, they're getting opportunities. Chem Campbell came on as well, and they're getting chances. So it's good to see young players getting them opportunities.
Have you been given any indication over whether you take training on Monday?
Yeah, the plan is to keep going until I get a phone call. So me and James will prepare the team. We'll analyse today and prepare the team for next week.
And if it is only 1 week as Wolves interim manager, how has it been for you? Obviously, as a Wolves fan.
Fantastic. I've enjoyed every moment. Being around the club. I've been in the club for over 4 years now, so in different capacities. This one I didn't expect, I have to be honest. But you're paid to do a job, and if that situation comes up, then you fill in and do the job for them. And I've thoroughly enjoyed. I've managed before, so it's nothing new. And it's been a privilege.
Steve, I realise you're only keeping the seat warm for the time being for someone, but when Diego came off at the final whistle, there was 5-5 in the Chelsea fans in the Matthew Harding stand. I thought, as a Wolves player, it wasn't the greatest look. I just wondered what your reaction was to that.
I didn't see it. I don't know anything about it, so I wasn't too sure what he was doing. So I'm not too concerned if I haven't seen it. But yeah, if the fact is he's a legend here, so I get it after a result of that nature. But I haven't seen it, so can't really comment any more on it.
Was the plan always to bring him off after around that time?
Well, actually, yeah, it was probably half time, if I'm honest, and we looked at the physical data and kept him on for longer. We told we could push him more. So obviously thinking ahead to next week. Same with Adama, they're on limited minutes. And we knew Gedge wouldn't last the game, so we almost had some planned subs to make in the game. So we had to be aware of our substitutions and how we made them. That's the situation at the moment. So the pleasing thing is they got through and they've got more minutes into them for next week.
It's a fairly obvious question, but with Sasha out and Raul as well, how crucial is it to Wolves' season to get Diego fully fit and fully fired? Yeah, it's crucial because he's a top player and he's so important to what we're doing at the moment. He's just got to get used to what we're doing. We've got to get him in the box and around the box, be more dangerous than he currently is. And like I say, he's got another week's training. He's got 55 minutes under his belt today, so we'll be looking for more next week.
You
say you gave him an extra, he was going to come off at half time, but his stats made it look like he could give you another 10 minutes. How far do you think he's away from giving you a really good 75, 80 minutes in a couple of weeks?
Who knows? It's we're in control of the data really. So we'll look at the week he has this week. We'll plan his load this week with the sports science and see where we take him next week.
Steve,
Sorry.
Sorry. I was going to say, what shape do you think he's? I mean, obviously he hasn't played for a while. So what shape do you arrive in? Obviously good enough to play 45 minutes. But
Yeah, we just have to monitor his week, and his load will be different to everyone else. He won't work quite as hard. He's 34. We've got to look after him because he's important at the moment. So we don't want to push him too hard. He gets injured, and then we've got no one to play up the top whilst Raul's out as well. So we're conscious of that. We're cautious. As I say, we follow the science, and that's the data's there. The physical data's there for us. So it's important that we follow that, because if we go over that and he gets injured, nobody wants that situation. So.
Steve, I know you were talking about Diego when he was coming off. I know you say that you didn't see it. I appreciate that. The Wolves fans would have done. So I just wondered, from your perspective, you could talk to us about what you think Diego could actually offer to Wolves this season, what you expect to get out of him, and from your perspective, his commitment to Wolves.
Yeah, his commitment's unquestionable. Having spoken to him, his commitment's unquestionable. We spoke to him through an interpreter. He understands some English, but you can see on the training ground. Obviously we're with him, working with him every day. You can see that he's committed and he wants to do well. So I just think, as I say, it's the physical side of him at the moment that's missing. So I think when we can get him firing and get him fitter and getting him to the positions in the box that we need him. You saw the amount of crosses Dharma put in the second half, at the start of the second half, when we pinned him in for 15 minutes. That would have been a key moment for him. He would have been a little bit further ahead with his fitness. Who knows? He would have got in the box and got on the end of one or two of them crosses, and we know he can do that. So hopefully that's what we can get further down the line.
He's always been a real character, hasn't he? Sort of larger than life kind of guy. And I suppose in the situation you're in,
Yeah.
if you harness that, that's ideal, isn't it? Because you've got experience, you can take people with him, and the kind of guy that people will sort of,
Yeah, he's infectious, really. He's an infectious character, bubbly. And the players need that. They don't want to be thinking about the results and things like that at the moment. But we understand that we need to get out of the situation that we're in, and he's obviously going to be key to that. So, but you need bubbly characters. You need people that can lift other people who these results affect a little bit more than others. So, and as I say, his experience he's got, he'll have seen this before, he'll have been through this before, and that's invaluable to a young squad. He's a young squad that we've got.
Is the English that Costa knows only swear words? Because that's all it was when he was here.
Yeah, I've heard a few swear words, to be fair. You're probably right, yes. He understands more, because obviously when we told him he was starting, his eyes lit up. And then the interpreter said, "You start," and he went, "Yeah, I know." So yeah, there's a bit of kidology there. So that's his character, and we just have to manage him.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.